Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. Whoop! I don't know, let me get the camera right. Let me just make sure that it's not going to fall down because that's really embarrassing when that happens. There we go. Now I'm organized. How is everyone today? Baby Elmo is in the background there, and Grumpy Santa. This is Grumpy Santa. And I forgot to bring him out at Christmas time because he was a little bit dusty. So he's here now, and oh my goodness me, if you touch his nut, hang on a minute. Oh, look at his teeth. That's cool, isn't it? Grumpy Santa, he has actually, I can never find his eyes. They're in there somewhere. Oh, there they are. I just poked him in the eye, but he's one of my favorites because he feels so nice. And I don't know, maybe I'll take him to bed with me tonight. We'll see how well behaved he is. What I want to do is a twin flame check-in today for twin flames because the energy has been a little bit rough. We are coming into Mercury in Gatorade, as I like to call it, or Mercury in Retrograde, which say that 5 times fast. Mercury in Retrograde, Mercury in Retrograde, Mercury. No, I can't do it. Okay, if you can do it, let me know in the comments. But I mean, we don't really have to tap into the energy of Mercury in Retrograde, but we can, we can ascend higher than that. We can vibrate higher than that. And I guess we could say that if you can vibrate higher than it, it doesn't mean that your exes from Texas won't still be coming back. Because they probably will. And, all those people that you thought you'd blocked on Facebook or thought you'd, dodged and avoided may start coming back come the 30th of January. So just be aware of that. And, it's kind of like the universe testing you to see whether you have really made that decision, So if your ex comes back or that kind of thing, it's just, just know that it's the universe testing you to see, are you really going to stay strong in your constitution, your decision to let go of things that no longer serve you, which can be people, places, and situations. Okay, so we're just going to tap into Divine Feminine first, and then Divine Masculine. It looks like he's got a lot to say here. But it's good to check in with the DF as well and see how she's traveling along, because at the moment, some of you are doing really great and others of you are having a little bit of a rough time. So it looks like the Divine Feminine, most Divine Feminine are going through this transformational energy, this wanting to transform no matter what, regardless of whether the twin flame comes in or not, regardless of whether there's separation or not. She's kind of like, I'm doing my thing. I just want to do my thing. It's also this energy of, I want to be intuitive, I want to be truthful, and I want to live in my truth, which is a really great energy to be in. For some of you, you are worrying about the karmic partner. If your Divine Masculine has a karmic partner, you're kind of worried about him, hoping that he's not, having a really difficult time with her. Okay, many of you know that some of the karmic partners did do spell work. Many of them, this won't resonate for everyone, but many of them did do some kind of love spell or, were into some kind of witchcraft or something. And the Divine Masculine, it was like, he had this block it was like he had this kind of mist in front of him that he couldn't escape from. But that, you know, you'll know who you are if that's you. That will not resonate for everyone. And if you do feel like there's some kind of block there, please contact me via my email and I can remove that for you. Okay? So the divine feminine is kind of cutting, I want to say shit. Where's my swearing bell? Here we go. Let me get my swearing bell. It kind of matches with Grumpy Santa, doesn't it? Shit. I said shit and there we go. We might leave that there with Santa just in case we need it again. But I really feel like the divine feminine is cutting out shit that... Oh, I did it again. Hang on. Shit that she doesn't need in her life. It's like this clearing away. It's kind of a no bleeps given energy, right? Use the word you want to use instead of bleeps. But it's that no bleeps given energy. You know, in some cases she's a little bit, you know, a little bit cold. You know, I don't really care if my divine masculine's gallivanting off with others. I don't really care what he's doing right now. I'm just doing me. And it's kind of an uncaring energy, but it's not too bad. It's just that she's had, for many divine feminines, she's had no choice but to focus on the self. And some of the divine masculines are only bringing small communication, if anything. So let's have a look at the divine masculine now. There's some kind of secret here that he's been holding for a while. For some of them, they have been either greedy or have got an alcohol addiction of some kind. Or they go to something outside of themselves to make them feel better. In many cases, this can be alcohol. Or some kind of other addictive substance. Divine masculine is kind of deceiving himself at the moment. It's this, I'm just going to take my thoughts with me and be alone. I don't really need love. I don't really need love right now. He might be looking around on social media to find answers about things that he wants to find answers on. He's not really in a very passionate energy, you know, with regard to divine feminine. He's more in a, I want to find out about this subject online. You know, I want to Google this. I want to watch that YouTube video about that. You know, he's researching things. He's making a stand on learning, and he's wanting to take his mind to different horizons. But when he feels down, he's kind of self-sabotaging at the moment in some kind of way. So maybe he's, you know, it could just be that he's staying up late playing video games, or that he's not getting enough sleep, or that he's, you know, overextending himself to other people, that kind of thing. The divine feminine has been trying to manifest this outward connection for some time. And it's kind of driving her a bit crazy, because for many divine feminines, they just can't seem to bring their divine masculine in. Or if he is coming in, he's not coming in the way that they want them to come in. So it's kind of like, well, yeah, he sent me a message, but, you know, maybe he asked me how to make brownies, and I'm kind of wishing that, you know, we could have had a sex ed lesson, you know, to put it bluntly. She's like, oh my God, he messaged me to find out the recipe for brownies. Really? Like, you know, it's just, he's coming through in a bit of a disconnected way, if he's coming through. And if he's not coming through, he's not coming through for some of you. Interesting that the divine masculine wants to move away if he's married, or wants to move away from any, legal battles or court situations, or I want to say institutions that hold him down. But then he's kind of going, well, I've still got all this emotional stuff that's going on in me. So there's some things that I need to clear here. And once I feel better, I'll deal with it. So he's kind of it's this escapism that's going on. He's like, I'll just go to work, come home, go to bed, maybe stay up and play video games for a while, and then that'll do. I know I've got all that paperwork I've got to do. I know I should really leave the karmic or whatever, but I'm not feeling up to it right now. So it's this escapism. So he just remains still. He kind of doesn't know how to sift through the emotions. He kind of is also taken aback by what's going on in the world. It really confuses him. He kind of can't believe that his reality is real. And so we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Slow Simon. I'll just stay where I am right now because it seems to be the safest bet. I won't go doing anything rash, This knight doesn't feel very sexy either. He doesn't feel like, sending love or passion across. He just kind of remains in his safe place. And right now the safest place is what he knows. And so he stays there. So Divine Feminine says, I want my emperor back. He always seems to be working. He always seems to be going through some kind of karmic cycle. Or drama. Or this contemplation. Right? And she kind of wants to say to him, why don't you just choose the love? If you just turn around and see the love, I'm right here for you. That's what she wants to say. I'm waiting here for you with the love. If you come to me, our love will conquer everything. You don't have to go alone. I want to be that horse underneath you. I want to be that foundation of purity underneath you. I want to give you rainbows and unicorns, right? And then it's kind of like she wants to say, remember that Madonna song? Open your heart to me, baby, I'll hold the love, and you turn the key, right? And then it says, one is such a lonely number. Notice how here he's, obviously I haven't warmed up, but you can buy my album in the description box below. I'm joking. Imagine I had an album. The crazy album with me and the gang. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? We could do that one day, maybe. We'll do some karaoke soon. But she's like, one is such a lonely number. She wants to say, come to me, Waldo. I'm right here. She's calling him Waldo. Maybe she's calling him Wally. Remember that? Where's Wally? He's like, hey, Wally, stop stuffing around in that book where no one knows where you are, and come to me. I will bring you home. Hello, Slow Simon, what you doing? Here, Slow Simon, come on, kitty, kitty, here we come. It's like you're calling the cat, you know. So he goes, this is divine masculine. Did you hear that noise? That's kind of how he wants to say, I'm just working. I'm just doing those things to do with my money, right? If he has a karmic, she's being an absolute biatch, right? And not all the time, but, you know, this nagging and this, you know, distorted feminine energy. It may not be a girlfriend or a wife. It could be, and take gender how it resonates, of course, but it could just be a mother or a cousin or a boss, right? Or a sister or an auntie. There's some distorted feminine energy here that kind of goes, I'm a little bit pissed off with you right now. Man up. That's what she wants to say. Man up. You know? Stop being so feminine. It's interesting here that the Queen of Swords shows up on his side and also on the divine feminine side. Wow, there goes the karmic. Sorry about that. We'll just leave you down there. But there's two Queen of Swords here. You know, the divine feminine is using this Queen of Swords energy to kind of go, well, I've just got to get on with my life. You know, I've been waiting for a message for a while and it's not here. So I'm just doing me. No bleeps given, right? Many divine feminines coming out of worrying about the outcome and into worrying about, you know, well, it might be years yet until he comes in. It might be a long time away. So maybe I best get on with me. Sometimes the universe has this weird way of making us get on with our own life. And it looks like for many divine feminines, they've literally had no choice, especially the ones who are far away from their, you know, divine masculines, as in, you know, a locality difference or something like that, because the world has been shut down. And so they can't, you know, even if they're talking, they can't actually come into physical union because of the disconnect in the locations. So I know most of the viewers on my channel are divine feminine, so I'm going to get a message from the divine masculine now. What does he want to say? Let's see what his soul wants to say. We kind of know what's going on in the 3D. He's doing this escapism thing. Wow. I'm going to let them flip out the cards because it's just feeling good to do that today. And there we are. Okay, so he wants to say that you are the guiding star, the guiding light that makes him want to keep going. He loves your essence, divine feminine. He sees you as the Empress, and he sees himself as the Emperor. And of course, this is the couple, the twin flame couple. Ready? Oh, we better let them get a room. So the King of Cups is here too. He has so much love for you, but he needs you to manifest this. Divine feminine, it's up to you to manifest this in, right? That's the truth. He hasn't got the strength right now in the 3D reality to do it. He's still not quite himself. Okay, so many of them, it's as if they've got a cloak over them or a mist over them. They can't see what to do next. Okay, so divine feminine has to be that guiding light. And if your divine masculine's not coming in energetically, you can attract him with my manifesting course. Okay, so get in touch with me if you want to do that. Okay, I've got 3 courses, and at the moment, when you purchase the manifesting course, which attracts your twin flame in energetically, you also get the manifesting your twin flame video for free. Okay, and very, very soon I'm going to be giving away some readings and things. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure you watch my videos, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those wonderful things. If you want to leave me a nasty comment on my channel, I'm just letting you know that it will be deleted, because I don't want to impede anyone else's experiences while they're here. Okay, so if you've got something nasty to say to me, perhaps you'd better write me an email instead, and I'll gladly read it and not reply. But it's up to you if you want to do that. If you're in a state where you're not feeling so good yourself, generally that's what happens to people, is that they want to take everything out on other people. So I'm so proud of all of the beautiful viewers that contact me all the time, and I'm seeing lots of unions coming in. Okay, so those of you who've done my courses will know that you're coming into union with your masculine now, or feminine, depending on what you resonate with. And I'm so proud of all of you. Unions are on their way, and are already here for many of you. So I look forward to giving you my services for as long as I can. Of course, if you want to donate to my channel, that will help me be able to buy, more decks and more gang members, and give away more readings and things for people as well. Okay, so this is what I do to try and help humanity, is to be on the twin flame journey. So if you're here with me and you resonate with my readings, just know that you're in the right place, and also know that you're not alone. That's the most important message I want to give to you today. You're never alone. What's the other message I want to give to you today? If you need to put yourself or anyone else on my prayer list, you're more than welcome to do that. I pray around 5 times a day. So anyone who's on that healing list will be on my prayers. Okay, so I love you all so much. We didn't have to use the swearing bell too much today, so that's good. But just know that your divine masculine is looking to you, divine feminine, to be the light. So whatever you need to do right now to remain strong within your own constitution, that's what you need to do. Okay, so take longer baths, make sure you eat healthy, make sure you try and stay as high vibrational as possible. And if you need help to do that, you're more than welcome to do any of my packages, which and if you've got problems with paying and all of that kind of thing, we can make payment arrangements and things like that. So don't worry about any of that stuff. That can all be sorted out just with an easy email to me. And of course, all my information is down below in the description box. I love you all so much. Ken and Barbie are on their way here as we speak, just so you know. We're going to have some fun with Ken and Barbie, but I just had to. Let's see if I can show you his eyes before we go. Here we go. Grumpy Santa. Can you see? He's got eyes. He does have eyes. There we go. Grumpy Santa. But the most fun thing is playing with his teeth and his tongue here. He hasn't got any bottom teeth though. He's only got the top teeth. So maybe Maybe they're dentures and they're in a glass of water somewhere. We have to find them. But Grumpy Santa is here a little bit late, a little bit after Christmas, to say hello to you. But I only just recently found him because he was dusty. So anyway, have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And know that if you're feeling a little bit low, feeling a little bit blue, feeling a little bit tired right now, that's normal for this period of time. So don't worry, it will pass. And if you're feeling amazing, we're all very jealous of you. Aren't we? We're all jealous. Okay. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now. Bye.